About German football more.
Nhyira.
The dominance of Bayern.
Bempah FM.
Ebe continue check because omo mentality about ownership. Sikasem in German football. The Bavarian ideas. Anyhow consecutive they are. Ebe ding for any club. Either in the short term, mid term, or long term, so me team dethrone team friend Bayern Munich. A situation of impossibility because cloud are Bayern one. Any sika or war, ni history, ni pedigree. Any the way we use Sadia ni na SEC German class in internal football. No, the evidence will continue to show. Me sure say today there is any project, any team, or Germany, or more say at a point in time they will be able to match team friend Bayern Munich. And now Bayern share Shaka 0-8-0. Now every the American Obia Onyanti as some American as no. Semeka Asemuya no beti aseye. Bayern Asia Shaka 8-0 no. In the last 5 years, players are Shaka attitude mobile world class players were playing for Bayern in that dribbling. Shaka na tete Leon Goretzka. Oduni pick. We are seeing now who's a Brantony Nimbo where there were links for Leon Goretzka and a Bayern Kotoro. And the same Shaki. And a Kofa Brantia Kitty Leroy Sani. And a man boy Abe superstar. And then when there were suitors for Leroy Sani or Manchester City, also ever back to Germany, you know. Abra when Wabe superstar Oyasano, he came back to Germany, not back to Shaka, but to Bayern Munich. Mekai Adia Shaka for fans. Any year man when media no reporting here from Keka to build started can say Manono ya ne Bayern for edin komona or say opeso free Shaki ekosi akama Bayern Munich. Oda pon mpa. Na Shaki fans no wo baby oda no. Nechi no. Did not attempt to turn over and say or a traitor. Na ye ya tetu e wo Shaki. Udru mpempe so also person koda go e ma team e friend Bayern. Enti enra me a so Shaka fans
Bempah FM.
because of born I ball woman and the scoreline it was embarrassing and humiliation. But I did show me and they say when that was being done to them, they had 3 of their players and they war stars because of Bayern clouds in T. Omu players and they decided to go and play for them when they have become superstars in world football than rather playing for them. I never require place me and some bubudi. Only says I come blue and white jersey and ra. And Bayern entimi almost said A2. Exactly. Yes. At least they would have been competitive. But why and I say what a player Bayern so open with Germany or Monsanka. I guess even
Borussia Dortmund
exactly.
So it's just a one horse.
I guess your casa on pet. And I'll bet me a Jana Monaco baby, and I'll bet a sort of club. But so fast, Ubey arrived. Now we show potential. Say you can be a world class player in Germany. Bayern so powered in Sunny fan ever. Obian who to me contesting. Now this platform de bia me kase. Me sanke a woman for fra. Na nyanko po ma me opportunity say me say me which nationality and kamaka say o ma me German because of the way they think. Me who yase. Any group of people are proactive change Germany for. And they pay so much attention to details. And it's all we are saying. Yakwa sports fraternity. The biggest federation in terms of FA is the VFB. And their plans and how articulate Omoyano is too much for me to contain. Now, a Germany DFB and a leading the slot say, Yempe Kwebi so a technical directorate no. Yebe diabo down to the common club football Ayabo. Until when you become a German coach, yet it also look, it is not just about a national team from the U12 to the Diamond Shaft in Ankasamu. Even at club football, we will tell you, say, we want you to play to suit the identity of the way Germans want to play. 2014, come on Joachim Low work out for Germany no. Now the assistant coach was Hansi Flick. I know your coach for Bayern Munich. And until onim ya tetero we some model and say bibi ebe your club football biano. I want say nyansun so e the German national team no so. Me assure say for a lot of people they will not understand why Bayern had the trouble. Omo the best midfielder in Europe. But they say so Liverpool for better man for 30 million euros. The German and their minds, they've planned life after Thiago. And then even when Thiago went to Liverpool, not English. For neighbors say they've gotten a superstar in their league. Bayern were saying to them, no Thiago, no problem. 8. And almost a team for the Sharky. Now, over what they can say, go back and watch the lineup of Bayern Munich. Now, which team no? Nejutum say that team Hansi Flick is building is the next team in the German national team no, especially in FIFA.
I see it as a collective strategy by the Germans say use Bayern Munich to build
fantastic
a team.
And it is going straight into stream.
Sure.
So already now, you forget about the back line. Pavard and your German or your French. Lucas Hernandez and no ball left back and French. But they had 2 Germans. Even today, they are not integral members of the German national team except Niklas Süle. And it was because Alaba was injured and now Emma Niklas Süle and Jerome Ajedi Boateng in the ball. Now Niklas Süle is the best next thing in terms of centre back for the German national team. And they are going to make sure say, or you are fit to play a lot of games this season under Hansi Flick. Now for the transition, Manonuya is ever present in the goalpost and the captain of the Bayern national team. Bayern team no any the German national team. But Uyi backline if you are Shenfifi won't see anymore. Apart from Robert Lewandowski, every other player you left in say near the German national team number 1. The reason why Bayern are comfortable to let Thiago go and they say they want to build a partnership between Joshua Kimmich and Leon Goretzka as almost 6 and 8. Internet Thiago ni ho. But they are because they are building a project not only for Bayern Munich as a team, but for the German Diamond Shaft. Until from Joshua Kimmich to Leon Goretzka, you see Thomas Müller as the number 10 of the Bayern Munich team and as the number 10 of the German national team. Now, they say because German believe in expansive football, Yemfa born in wings. Either we will cut in and I say a cross arm a striker ninety. And then share a Mranti or Mubo our wings for. First, it used to be Kingsley Coman and a Mranti friend Sergio Gnabry. The reason why they put some finances to go and get Leroy Sané and they say they will want Leroy Sané to come and form Sadiano team as an Omudia translate into the German national team. And then apart from Kimmich, Leon Goretzka, Müller. Ukomu wins for the responsive football of German national team now. They now have Leroy Sané and Albanti FN Sergio Gnabry on those flanks, to cause havoc. Now, everyone who picture be on social media, media power is or better media to German for say, since Frank Ribery and Azan Robin Echo, those 2 players were wearing number 10 and number 7, and they've brought back Leroy Sané or the number 10 just in Namano. I know my change Sergio Gnabry just in number 7. So to Bayern and to their supporters, the havoc Ruben and Ribery Echo here for teams. Now Emma Bayern here so successful and then they have 2 young Germans. Where they are Netherlands and France in you. They have their own, giving them just of number 10 and number 7. And today they are making sure say the Bayern Munich team, FC Hollywood, is again flying. Now, Mubon, say team made a bit Masaba in Europe. Even after losing Omuma's best midfielder, team bang and as CIA say in Pempah, Obetinia said Tima, your friend Bayern Munich. And the child walk one and say, and Moshe Saka Ofono, there was no Alphonso Davies, which somebody Puna a year to we decided say majority says he was the best defender in Europe to say. It's the end Bayern crash Saka for now Alphonso Davies in Pombobi, now David Alaba Mobi. 2 nominations of the defender of the year in Europe. And Bayern team no more than there. Yes, Matisen Kofo oh Ragnar ba Shaki on Bono Homode. Look, it's not about Omodembo. That Bayern team will demolish every team in domestic Germany and Omoba Europe matre. So be an hobetimi Omaba no nani huka. From the start to finish in the Champions League, they won every game be Omobo Ebia. And they were ruthless yesterday. And Hansi Flick actually say throughout the season, this is how they are going to play. Me I so say even for Obi to say Lucien Favre, the coach of Dortmund, or her Bayern team no Bismark no so there be. Me throw in town in Bempah this season because born and confound nobody. The target of the Bayern Munich team today is to win back-to-back the Champions League. Because Olan Koma Romanega Mudia almost say so we bon compare ko her team Zinedine Zidane EDJ back Champions League now. It is no better than this Bayern Munich team. And for even for them, they are younger. Lucas Casemiro, Modric, Cruz. Sam Mayford now a team boy, you know. The only person about Marcus any age, I want him today in the Bayern Munich team, is Thomas Muller. Apart from Muller, Leon Goretzka is young. Joshua Kimmich squad or Accra. Look at their wingers. Leroy Sané, they are young guys. Now, idea am Bayern team near more taker. And they say, so where's our Madrid team that back to back now? Who is some key players if you are no money replacement in Po? But this Bayern team, at a point in time, can afford to take Leon Goretzka and bring Collington Tolisso in. We are talking about one of the best youngsters in Europe today, Kingsley Coman, not to bench out of the squad. Look at the dynamism. Omumetimi change and Ayala betwa about 3, or betwa 5. And then Abrantia Feno, Alfonso Davis, betwa about 3, or betwa about 11. Pava, Odini Bejina center back or Bebo, Odini Kojina 2 or Bebo, Lucas Hernandez, Odini Kojina center back or Bebo, Odini Kojina 3 or Bebo. They are full of dynamism in their team. And they understand football so well. Media, as a Barcelona fan, I'm scared about the Bayern project. Because they will conquer today, and with the edge on the side of majority of players, they will conquer tomorrow too.
Okay.
And so German a year project now a sosana. Also we are seeing a
next item.
Now Everton about West Bromwich Albion when West Bromwich Albion first game of boy in the English Premier League, you know, Leicester said the 3-0. When Timmy and Gina Leicester for nano. Na MS3. Michelle Sawyer and Jack Livermore as 2 pivotal midfielders for West Bromwich Albion. And the way Tilimas Muyo found the rings around them. Now Jimmy Vardy papa 2 goals. And I'm saying, say that West Brom Omuba and Omubabebo. They couldn't stand the mind of Leicester. This season, pundits say open 2 dark horses in the English Premier League and Leicester because of what they did last season. Any team, your friend of Everton, because of the project Ancelotti are building. Now, West Bromwich Albion Premier League in the first game is against the first dark horse in Leicester, and the second game this weekend is against Everton at 11:30 early kickoff. So what's Ancelotti? I on the Premier press conference now. I say, Bono on it, Tottenham Hotspur boy in the first game no. And when we saw you 3 points in the day, name no. The real person the team no born after no musia. And they can only get better. And only the Bayern. If you look at the players at Everton for the one, they can only get better. Look at the midfield. Dokori, Alan, James Rodriguez, Richarlison. These are only too good. All you be a film who can know the Segas and Moneba. And a Bernard Munya Boni Bimbo. And Everton are always going to get better. And me sure say, even when they were grinding results and fine-tuning their team, they were able to beat a team like Tottenham. I don't say we're in the coachy. And Tibusa wants us to move on rhythm, not some mobile some bubble on the air. And a sign and a bit mom. Now, probably Yanko near Manchester United and Crystal Palace in common because it's one that is very, very interesting. And the Kenfa Manchester United for a more powerful lineup on the tour because that is where the discussion is going to start from. Me I so say every person able to say with Van de Beek saying only gonna so say ebe shaping the team no. Because the who last season, no, the performance of Marshall, Rashford, any Mason Greenwood, any yet to say, outside of Manchester United, Arthur Van de Beek, only on a social short permission from Ayas, spoke to the player and told him, say, Oba, number 10 road, Memoabo. Matic oho, McTominay oho, Paul Pogba bebo, Bruno Fernandes bebo. So how is Manchester United going to reshape on what team no to suit Van de Beek? Any advantage for Bruno Fernandes our team nim. Obia or share Bruno Bia our Sporting Club de Portugal. Ebeja to say even for them and the Portuguese national team because of players I know Muwonti. Advantage for Bruno Fernandes had always been a playmaker, playmaking from the right. And to say all the English tabloids are the probable 11 of Manchester United. Eba Bontino, Matic, Van de Beek, Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes on the right, Rashford on the left, and Antonio Martial as the main centre forward. And Ayakwa Kwe say all the history, and the background of Bruno Fernandes, then is going to be the shape of team FN Manchester United. Now, Michelle Crystal Palace. One no win or munyano. I wasn't so convinced about Bono Moboy, because what they've given us last season, not anything to go by. You thought that they would do better against Team FA Southampton. But the way Southampton forces to every season, under Ralph Hassan Harton, no. Ubet me a catch on who say any team, nay, a bit me a Southampton, a very, very good team. And it's all here, James McCarthy. James McArthur, Andrew Townsend, Yanka Sankasa Jeffrey Slop, then Jordan Ayew, which went for Zaha, Ewo, Team FNO, Crystal Palace for many more. Now, so where the way Crystal Palace born now? And it's all line of pyramid, they are 2 jump from a moon 15 work or many moon. They are a team under Hudson. They love to attack. They've never been amused by Timo Mobo. And it's why they always want to attack their opponents. Team and friend Crystal Palace. But look at this against Manchester United. In the first game of Manchester United in the English Premier League, I also didn't answer Kakatu. And I'm hoping say Crystal Palace will know. Say I also didn't answer how they are going to attack Team and friend Manchester United. Now in doing so, what will be the key things I want to Crystal Palace for sure? They also want to say, and then Manchester United with Bruno Fernandes can create from the midfield. I don't know Van de Beek Ababeka. And midfield in terms of central midfield creation, no, or more deep, no. And my video popo betimaya with a pass from the middle of the park. But Manchester United, why to the extent say, when you don't even allow them to create from them central midfield, they'll go to the wings and cause you problems. Massa will pace. Rashford will pace. And then when the Bruno Fernandes have account, he's familiar at playing at the right. And a simple instruction from Hudson say, and then also catch a shrub. Say, look, oh shrub crowd here, oh start to football bono. Oh yeah, left back. We are going to play against Manchester United. Say start follow move from in they will go to the wings. And Michelle Trick Michel now over my left back no. Never leave him alone with Bruno Fernandes on the right. And yes, they will create rings around him and cause us havoc. And Michel, stop. Anytime, be aware of your defensive duties, even as a left winger. Nebu Michel man in defending out the left side in the lateral spaces now. And why you want because Manchester United will want to attack us from there. So what can I Minimum Townsend, a flamboyant player or a sometimes only the energy to come back and defend as a winger. But in matches like this, you will need him to be disciplined tactically. And yes, how the shape you want to keep without the ball. And against Manchester United, any do matches on Betimaya, especially with Cece baby a Rashford Bofono. Say Uja right hand side of your lateral spaces. They say any people should deal with it. There is no way Joe Ward ever to deal with Rashford alone, unless Abrantia, your friend Andrew Townsend, editum. So about Buono, I'm gonna defend it. Now, and by the work ethics of James McArthur, any James McCarthy, and come any question be about it. But Edru baby almost has omo bra. As two pivotal midfielders are, why and a baby anymore to help them to defend. That is where the problem will be. But young can say when young can say, oh, Crystal Palace, Ebano, they don't also pose any threat to Manchester United. And now we know, Kase. If you speak to Manchester United fans, they tell you say the weakest point in their team is still their defense. Omakoto Maguire, but Manchester United for 4 brain said and Jinin this are. Victor Lindelof of Claudia, just give him consistent attack for 2 minutes, Obe Breaky. And the idea there will be special moment for Jordan Ayew and Abante Fenway for Zaha, so to get opportunity to attack Tima, your friend Manchester United, and that will be where Ometimi Ahu Anya be a free game anymore, Ometimi be a free. But I'm expecting Manchester United to look at the way Liverpool started, and Monday the prospect of Team FN Manchester City facing Wolves. Now Omofas our game way serious. Say if only gonna so say, episode contenders for the Premier League in one, and what's a match you also say. And I think so on paper, they have a good team to score. Look, Arsenal say Fulham 3. But they were able to do that because throughout the 90 minutes, there was no significant attack in the Fulham team in the Arsenal for no. Almost started for no. Now Gabriel air panic. But who was supposed to take advantage of it? No one. But in Mikel Antonio for West Ham, say Arsenal started the way almost started against Fulham now. Before they could say Jack, na Boba could do Martin Mudada. Abrantanu was center forward presence. And when it is that you are shaking, Rob Holding, Kieran Tierney, they are trying to adjust in the first 15 minutes. And we are against Fulham now. Or Meto Money, na Mark Noble and Antonio pass no Shabaku. Arsenal will have to come back. And to this time around, Arsenal is not going to face the Fulham now or running around to them. In their first game now, they are going to face a more formidable side. But who said there have been small changes in Team FN West Ham or team no? And the biggest one, NSA, because they are not getting all their center backs, Omo Pussy Sheku Koyate. So Onko center back. Our Team FN West Ham team in them. And that is very, very significant for them. But and they are Arsenal fans and that's what I say. So we had a front three of Liverpool. Manchester City, Manchester United, and then with Willian alongside Aubameyang and Lacazette, they think they have a very, very worrisome team. But my problem here, so I saw West Ham, my defenders Nasa, Angelo Bona Wasa, Issa Diop Wasa. They only play the game with their physical ability. And today they want to bully strikers. And so we intelligent Kakabia you score. But so Lacazette. So our fair pass be out from midfielder or so blocking defender no jibono no the 10. So San Obabonu throughout he will not be effective against West Ham. Because you can't bully with your physicality against Angelo Obona and answer Issa Diop. No, Emfa. You have to go around them on many pace because they are TikTok. And to see Obabonu into the channels now Ranu Komwa, you cause them a lot of problems. That is why Aubameyang will be more effective against West Ham than Abranti FN and Alexander Lacazette. And so after first 45 minutes, so Alexander Lacazette struggle with the style of play as a center forward now against West Ham. You know, at the striker be said in tempo about game anymore from Ateta and but I think say on the balance of it, West Ham will be able to prove so Omema Arsenal more tests than their Fulham the more money there. Now so Team Arsenal should carry on because what and for expect from Arsenal is consistency with the results no. And after beating Fulham, they have no excuse than to beat Team West Ham. They can rise more or pose a threat in midfield. A lot of combative midfield and a great any close mark in there. But I think say once Arsenal are able to translate the game no faster to a money more for no, they will cause Team West Ham a lot of problems. Just 1 minute on Liverpool and Chelsea.
Nabi and hear me the 2 minutes at your account. Me amateur 2 account.
You see, any game a back out as it's a chain expect to say about no. There are some games you want to watch. Question all expectations in was wrong. Say game where by end to end a bad day. But game, yes, game next year. Then the game start to be boring for you. The reason why I'm saying that NSA Sanka Lampard a project now our building. and Kentucky shaper. Lampard would have want to play club toe to toe. Lampard on no be osro. He is not a coach who says Monko Pakebas na Monche Dabi. Lampard is not that type of coach. But unim Adiabama Lampard any as an elite coach any game management. Only ni nyina no. Obo say obeko game bim with a tactical plan. You best start game no. No one say Dabi. Sa tactical plan na number say me ko toe to toe no. I want say me more conserve. Na me time hitting kofo way at their weakest point. That is what we call game management as a coach. And Lampard be sure sad in term or in term against Liverpool be here more game management as a coach than even the technical brain be obia. The simple reason I make us say Liverpool has not changed. The way I'm on the side of Mubo, Trent Bebo, Robertson Bebo, they will attack you from the flanks. Their midfielders are mechanical. Henderson, Wijnaldum, Omumbe Mau energy press. No more the ball anymore. They leave the ball to more for Salah, Mane, Firmino. Finish up with your finesse. Any more understanding, any telepathic understanding. You have the cohesion. You are building match. That is how Liverpool play. But Lampard is still thinking around the squad now and how they are supposed to play. So your first game now. Still Pulisic air out. But baby I may see months bejina. Baby, I can't have it, Begina. Where I bet you Timo Werner must run into when Chelsea or Bona, they are still fine tuning it. And if you are fine tuning your project against an already established taking flight project, Mr. Liverpool, you need to be conscious about the way I know mobile. In the perspective of the English Premier League, Liverpool say, I want a Nimbebre, a team for the Chelsea Football Club. And games be say, Chelsea bet money be a few more, a Kovacic. Any N'Golo Kante. And a bit me resisted the Liverpool attack. Make sure they stabilize the Chelsea team and count on the magic moment of Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Mason Mount. So much me win bibi. I want him more. And when I was watching Sky, and I'm catch me say, oh, say open Olivier Giroud. And in the predator statistics are club I was show more in the English Premier League classes. No, Tima, your friend Liverpool etoso miensa. Was just 7 goals against them. But even though he said that his status as a Chelsea player, any the way at Timo Werner, any the starting 11 and Lampard is starting in their first game, no, me not sure. So from Lampard will be looking at those statistics and say because Giroud idea against Liverpool, let me throw him into my first 11, no. But Lampard ever realizes at a point in time, over here the presence of Giroud, penny record against Liverpool, because unim. Look at the way Leeds United, Emma Van Dijk pressure man here mistake no. BBR say you need a presence on Van Dijk, any Joe Gomez today, and they are likely to make another mistake. So Timo Werner will not give you that presence because or your striker or striving on moving into the channels. It is a idea. At a point in time in the game, Lampard should keep Timo Werner as one of the wing forwards and bring in a present striker like Olivier Giroud if he wants to get a scoreline be a bit more favor and kaka team anymore. It's going to be a cracker. Chelsea phone and Choma Liverpool phone because they believe they've added a lot of sauce to their team. We shouldn't forget, Arsenal Premier League never started. Managers Mianua omu year worth of war. A club and a Lampard. We see what all the other and then maybe Toby Aoka. We see all Tododo. And that's the kind of audio tone is too much. And see, Ochina, we will have the opportunity not just to watch the players on the pitch, but the rivalry between Lampard and the club now after tea cooking. I was a transcendental park and so by those two managers. But
psychological effects, a bit me any influence will give me one. Judging from the fact, say if you look at the past meetings between the two, about the 12 past meetings at the bridge, Stamford Bridge, Nkoye Emma Chelsea 6 wins ako Eddie Ama Liverpool and a 3 I draw and a 3 wins for Chelsea at their home ground. Last year too they lost. Exactly. The last game between the two it produced a trailer 8 goals 5 to the call for Liverpool. And at the beginning games for the two sides we win 4-3 against Leeds United. Talking of Liverpool, we also win 3-1 against Brighton. I just say it's an expectation that this game is expected to produce more throws and goals.
You see, Masaka Haveta or catch English person say, oh, or no, the concentration in the price tag. So now, no, about Bobo, it's born and obo. Liverpool has gone through that. Omokoto Alisson, Omoto Van Dijk, Sika Omodefa Fabinho, Sika Omutiama Naby Keita, Sika Omutugu Omutim to do the recruitment. You know, the expectations of set because of your price tag also performing. You know, and the Liverpool for no, deal with that already. I feel a chance for you deal with it. And it's what you anytime there's a media man, our Chelsea players and as a coach, they ask them vis-a-vis the price tags and the expectations on the team. That is what everybody Chelsea for Nhyira.
Sempa FM.
Na o matis o mu coach simienu are trading worse on transfer fees and the price tax no. Liverpool for not dealing with it already. Ya boy your success and obi aka na atum. After na confirm I say okay and the chances so spin o makono. E betimi atonsuo pa ego mu team no so ana and you are coming up against Liverpool. A team champion. Who records now? And the way Liverpool has been dominating Chelsea in the context of the Premier League now. Me who say Bibia best on paper. There will be movement of quality from Chelsea because of amount of quality players. But I think as a whole, say they be a say football a team sports, no. Say a team sports, not a team that Mr. Mama win Abemudia. Then obviously it's going to be Liverpool.
All right, Nhyira 104.5 FM, so near the powerhouse of Ghana Sports. Nhyira Power Sports, the weekend edition this year. We're also live in Accra on Sempa 94.7, the headquarters of Ghana Sports. Nene, yeden sem no kakra na eba, yemfo madwenche ba community bi entwam. As a man, also I'm really enjoying Nhyira Power Sports, your fantastic sports by